Hey folks, I've got a 2010 Ford Mustang here. It's a 4-liter 6-cylinder. It's running really rough, but it's intermittent. So I took a code reader that you can buy on Amazon or Harbor Freight, and I'll post a link to this one on Amazon, or you go to AutoZone and they'll read it for free. But the code reader says code P0300, which is random misfires detected, multiple random misfires detected. Not a specific cylinder, but random. If it was a specific cylinder, I might focus on a spark plug or a spark plug wire as being the likely culprit, but because it says that it's a random one, I'm going to guess that it's the ignition coil. Got a brand new ignition coil here off of Amazon for 32 bucks. Got here in just a couple of days. I don't know 100% that's going to fix it, but I bet it will, and we're going to do that first because it's cheap and easy. Let's show you how to do it. Okay, under the hood, you see this part where you got all these spark plug wires coming from it. This is the ignition coil. So what I've done is I've taken a Sharpie and I just mark which spark plug wire is which, and then I took a photo with my phone in case I can't remember the way I wrote those numbers, so I would suggest you do the same. Just for safety, we're going to disconnect the negative terminal of the battery. Now we're going to take the spark plug wires off of the ignition coil. And you're just going to pinch the 2 tabs at the top and lift up. No, it's these clips on the bottom. Now all the spark plug wires are off. That electrical connector in the back, it's got a little tab on the top that is the locking tab. So you lift gently on that locking tab while pulling the connector back out of the ignition coil. Probably best to use 2 hands on this. And you see how easily that comes out. Now we just need to unscrew these screws at the 4 corners. It's a 9/32 socket. Now that we've got all 4 screws out, just keep in mind that we've got this little electrical connector that the screw goes through that, so don't lose that. We'll get it out of the way here. Now we're just going to lift the old ignition coil off. Bringing the new on, and everything else is going to be the reverse of the removal. So it's got the 4 screws started. Start them by hand is best, and I'm going to use the drill the rest of the way, and remember that electrical connector I pointed out earlier. Now we're going to go with the electrical connector. Just push that back in just like it was when we took it out. Last thing we're going to do is put the negative battery cable back together and give this thing a spin. Alright, we've been driving this thing for 2 days since I filmed the last part of the video, probably 75 miles. The thing's purring, you can hear it. That solved the problem. If for some reason this hadn't solved the problem, I next would have gone to spark plug wires and spark plugs, but like I said at the beginning, because the code says it's a random misfire, that tells me it's not a specific wire or plug. It was the ignition coil, and sure enough it was. Good luck to you, thanks for watching.